What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another the Mods 8 Hardcore Minecraft video. My name is JawshyGG, and I'm bringing you an exciting adventure. So, first and foremost, I want to start off with this food list size. I need to eat 40 more unique foods to increase my max health. I was doing some tests yesterday to kind of see if I even could. So, yeah. So yeah, you can see down at the bottom we have complete orange hearts now, which is wonderful. So what we're going to do here, I don't think this is supposed to give me, let's see here. Yeah, this food is not nourishing enough. So cabbage is nourishing to a certain degree. Obviously I have to eat as much as possible, and that's going to be pretty great. So let's we're just going to look through all of these and see if we see any that say not eaten yet. This one right here says no noticeable effect. Beautiful. We haven't eaten a tomato yet. Haven't eaten a carrot yet? Oh, I guess not. Huh, interesting. Can't eat sugar cane, as far as I'm aware. Oh, funny. So these are not nourishing enough. Tomato is, though. So is a strawberry. So is a peanut? Interesting. These might also just do no noticeable effect, which is fine. We're really just doing this to see if we get something out of it. So we have that. Let's see if we have anything else that we can. Ooh, we have we have a hamburger right here, a raw, hamburger, a mixed salad, steamed green beans, cranberry juice. Yeah, so you can kind of see roasted eggplant we haven't eaten yet. Beautiful. I basically set up a bunch of botany hoppers to collect a bunch of stuff, specifically so I can put them in there. And I was made aware that there are kitchen tiles. So what I think I might do is make some kitchen tiles sometime during this video. But this one, the beginning portion, I'm going to be working on some danks. So I do have one. I want to make 3 dank 7s. So to make a dank 7, you need to have 8 nether stars and a dank 6, which to make all of these is rather simple. All we got to do is this right here. Create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Go back to here, do that, do that. This is pretty, probably should make enough for 2 more, right? Oops, wrong one. Okay, so make enough for 2. Because I want to make 2 more dank 7s. Because, well, I'll show you. And this is really, how much obsidian do we have? We have enough. Cool. So now we just got to do this, boom, and I'll show you why I want to make dank 7s here in 1 second. Interestingly enough, I did not have the stuff for the barrel for that. It's kind of curious. I don't know why I'm not putting them just back in the middle right there. But yeah, so the reason why I want to make 3 dank 7s is actually because a dank 7 can hold that many stack limits. Well, you can see the significant increase right there, which this is still a lot. 262,000 is still a lot. That is just insane. And these are barrel based, so they should be fine. But right now we only have 5 nether stars, which means we need 1, 2, 3, 19 more. So we're gonna need to do the wither 19 times, which is terrifying. I don't actually know if I have enough wither scroll fragments. 1, 2, 3. So that is 6 times, right? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have enough withers fragments for this, which is fine. Which is fine. Beautiful. So we can do it 10 times, which means we can make 1. No, we can. Might be able to make 2 if we do that. But I do need more. Couple other things too. I do need more soul sand. Only have 30, and let's do data model. Actually, wait. Might actually have some more wither skeleton fragments in here. But a big reason why I want to make danks is because it will allow me to set up danks. I'll be able to set up a dank on this over here. So I wouldn't actually be too out of the... Ooh, 64 of these? Heck yeah, dude. And pillager fragments? Man, there. Yeah. Let me eat tomato, not potato. So that's going to be... You'll see that goes up. Now I need 39 more. Which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'll need 28 more after I finish eating all these, which will take some time, which is fine. But regardless, we don't really need our farm anymore, which is kind of a big deal. Thankfully, at least, because I'm not really a fan of the farm out there. Did I say I needed to do this 12 times? Right? I need 12 more or 13 more? 1 more for good measure. Anyway, okay. So to do the wither, though, I'm gonna do this. I don't have one. I can make another one of these. I thought I had some amethyst. I was sure I had some amethyst. I have amethyst. A large amethyst bud. That doesn't give me anything. Well, here's my clusters. Love that sound. So it gives us 26. Got us 90. 100. Coolio. That's a decent amount. I don't know if that's going to be enough really for what we're really going to need, but it will be enough for at least 1 waystone, which is fine. It's all good. Okay, so now, have I eaten? I have not. Okay. How we do that? And then another dank will be set up out here. And I think I can do a wireless transmitter or something of the sort to filter out the items that I don't want. I don't actually know how danks really work. Okay, cool. Picks up everything the player touches, only picks up items that are already present in the dank. Will void all slot overflow, has same pickup restrictions as filtered. Okay, cool. That's cool. So now what we're going to do here is I'm going to plop this bad boy. Probably would be safe to put it right there. And we'll name this quarry. And then what we'll do from here is we'll go to the wither farm. And then I don't have my jetpack, so that poses a slight problem. I needed it to charge up while I was doing my thing. I probably should, in all honesty, I probably should make a second jetpack just so I have one that is somewhat charged while the other is charging. Okay, let's just hope that this time the wither does not get out of its enclosure. So let's check all around, make sure there is no leaks or anything of the sort. There does not appear to be any leaks. Beautiful. So now we're going to go back down here. What did I just pick up? Hold on, what? Okay. I didn't bring redstone torches. That does pose a tad bit of a problem. Because then I can't really do anything with the Get in there, dude. Jesus almighty, man. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not going to set this up just yet. I'm going to go back to the base real quick. Home. Hello? Pufferfish? No pufferfish. Very disappointing. I still need pufferfish. I mean, I feel like it's only fair, right? Get back. God, that's so slow. Okay. Wait, did I grab a data model of this dude? I don't think it would matter, though. Unfortunately. Okay, so while that's doing that, I'm going to eat a carrot. Haha! Hey, sir, I'm going to need you not to break my redstone torches off this, please. Thank you. Probably shouldn't be standing right underneath it because I feel like this is how my redstone torches get broken. Granted, though, well, not the point. He's gonna die anyway, so it's fine. Haha! Nether star. Beautiful. Okay. Don't hurt myself, please. Thank you, thank you. All right. Haha. So obviously, I'm assuming that when he blows up, my torches will blow up with him. Oh, they didn't. Cool. That one did, though. Can you stop it, sir? Maybe I should do this off recording. I feel like this might not be as entertaining as I think it is. I think it's great. This is wonderful. This is so disappointing to watch. Like the high and mighty Wither just getting taken out by 4 mob mashers. And now we're at 2. I'm just gonna do this one more time, and then we will we'll plan around it from there, because I don't really think we need to do it more than. We should go up one more. Yeah, probably should do that. Here we go. Because if I can do one more time, then I feel like it'll be okay. I feel a lot more comfortable doing it only one more time. Cool. I can make at least one of the danks mighty. This is beautiful. But I didn't really get too much into danks prior to watching. I don't remember who I was watching, what creator I was watching, but there was a creator that I was watching that actually used danks for his quarry. And I thought that was a genius idea, rather than using the filtration system that I've been using. Definitely need to do some interdimensional kind of stuff for it so I can actually access my crafting grid out here. Unfortunately, it's very, it will be somewhat difficult to do with the current power grid that I have. But we'll see what happens. once I create this dankness. Thank you. Boom. Okay. Cool. So now we can go home. And then what we'll do here is we will go down here. Grab these nether stars out. I'm going to throw all this stuff back in here. And we're going to research, go back to Dank. And we're going to do Dank 7, do this, this, and then we will go to the mining dimension real quick. And I'll show you what I mean when I say this is really good. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take these off real quick just to kind of show how efficient this is compared to what I'm currently using. Of course, I do need to maintain some type of power source. So I might take these off real quick, grab the energy, and then turn this in a different direction, facing this way out here. And then I will grab my universal, no, that was logistical. I need the power. How close? So close. Okay, it's fine. So we'll do this, and then we'll just move it right here. No, not right there. I'm realizing I'm using the wrong pickaxe. It's not going to make any difference. Right there. Okay, anyway. So now we're going to uncheck that. We're going to take this out here. Nope, the other way. Don't want to do that large. That is very large. I think maybe a little bit smaller than that. Maybe 8. That is still really large. Which is fine. I don't mind it so much. But I don't want it to be like... I think that's good right there. Maybe bring it in a little bit this way. That puts it way out there. Oh my goodness. Get it that way. Let's do it right there. I feel like right there should be okay, right? So now what we'll do here is we'll grab our infinity dank. And we'll just... can I not place it? How do I place a dank? That didn't work. You guys are probably like, yeah, you have to do it this way. Pickup modes. Compress, reversible. No. Sort from greatest to least. Hold on, let's see here. Is there a way to place a thing? I don't know. It's very strange. I thought I was doing this right, but I guess I am not. Let's see right there. Oh. What is construction mode? How do you place though? I've seen other people place these, so I'm curious why it's not letting me place this. Am I doing something wrong? Don't answer that. I know it's a solid yes. Huh, well maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this isn't actually placeable, but I saw another creator place the block, place a dank down. So maybe maybe there's something else I have to do to be able to place it. Okay, a dock. I feel like I need to make a dock, which I assume is this. Let's go home real quick and see, because I think I have the material to make that, and that would be really useful to be able to do. Whoops. You do not have black concrete. Black concrete. That's weird. Let's see here. Chemical injection chamber with water, right? Where's my chemical injection chamber? There you are. Hydrogen peroxide, I wonder. Nope, okay. This has that. This has water in it. Place anything. This has nothing in it. This has that. This has oxygen. Where's my water vapor one? Right here. I'm just curious. Okay. You know, it didn't hurt to try. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see here. Painting machine, concrete mixer, removing reinforcement. Which I assume maybe I just need to... Is it just a bucket of water on concrete? Like, is that all I gotta do? Hold on, let me go grab a bucket. Maybe I can do that. This is confusing. What do I keep grabbing? Hold on, let's sort this and see what pops up whenever I grab something next. So we'll do bucket. And we'll do this. I'm going to put that up there. Run back to my sink. I'm obviously going to do this inside. Boom. Easy peasy. Yeah, that's totally how that works, right? Wait, what? Oh, that's wine. Okay, back to the mining dimension. I think that's what holds the dank. I'm gonna be real upset if this is not what holds the dank. Okay. So far, so good. This is beautiful. Just want to point out how amazing this is, that this actually works. So this is probably going to be the easier way to be able to filter out what I do and what I don't need. Like there's specific things that I can do, and I'm probably going to have to start actually looking into ways of doing it. But if you actually look, this is how cool this thing is. Like, look at this. It's just going, and it's going to keep going. And the crazy part is these are max. So basically, like, there's no limit to how much this can hold to a degree. Like, I don't think it'll reach really where that dank is actually set up to. So this is kind of the reason why I wanted to make this. I feel like it's a lot more convenient for us, and this will be a little bit easier to go through and say, okay, well, I don't want these, or these. And it's even funnier though because I'm gonna have a bunch of gigantic holes just in my mining dimension. And you can see, I mean, it's bringing me a decent amount of ancient debris. It's bringing me a decent amount of sulfur, copper coming in, and this will make it so I don't have to just delete things. And then of course, I don't know if there's another. Cool. You can, I mean, you can just see that it's just adding up, and it's just going to keep going. Like you can see now, netherrack is at 100,000, cobblestone's at 183,000, deep slate's going to be up to 100,000 here in a second. This is really beneficial, and you can kind of see in the background there this is doing some work right here, which is really beneficial as well. And you can see you do this number, it's having to kind of keep up with everything. While this energy, I mean, this does hold a lot of energy. This also requires a lot of energy to be able to maintain, especially when we look at like the size of what we have going on right here. I may eat a peanut. Especially the size of what we have going on right here. It's going to take some time, especially seeing as my energy is not that great. I will need to do some upgrades to these to pretty much make it so that it just is constantly sending a ridiculous amount of power to it. What I could do here is because I don't actually think it's not gonna do anything, I don't think, while I'm out here. But let me grab some more maybe some logisticals. No. Universal. That's what I need. So let's grab some of these universals, and I could probably set up a way to push this energy from my main source out this way as well, like this. Now you can see it's building back up significantly. I love this so much. Now it's not going to push any items out that way, just so we're tracking. Only going to push items here. And this is good though, because I can come back here and kind of let this do its thing for however long it's going to take for that right there to finish. But yeah, so that's pretty much the reason for the danks. I'll also be using making a couple danks. Probably, I'm trying to think of a good timing to do that. I might use these other two danks, one for the mob farm in the overworld, and then try to figure out a way to see if there's a possibility of I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I can use the third dank for, but it's good to have 3, or it's good to have more than what you need. But I mean, this is just crazy. This is awesome. I love the quarry so much. Like, it's whoever invented this absolutely deserves all the praise and all the respect and everything, because they're making things so much easier, so much more convenient. You can see this is running out of energy here. I don't want to leave. I want to let it kind of run its course. But we're going to end this video here. We haven't really done too much. I mean, we made a 3 danks. We got some wither kills. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so thank you guys so very much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. If you did not enjoy it, leave a comment down below. Let me know what I could do better to make it better for you guys as the viewers. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It should be a little white button down at the bottom. If you go ahead and click on that nonsense, hit it real quick, it'll show you some love back. It'll probably give you a good old kiss. So with that being said, thank you guys so very much again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.